Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Sundari Broadcast System. It is me, your host, Charlie. I'm here with Dom and Shane once again.
Hello.
Today's, today's episode is going to be another like last time, just us kind of hanging out and talking Star Wars because there's not a whole lot going on right now in the Star Wars community, which is kind of upsetting.
The first time you'll find actually the Star Wars community being at peace for once.
We have finally brought peace, freedom,
justice, and security to us.
I'm gonna knock on wood on that one because we were at peace and then a homophobic puppet showed up.
I'm actually sad that I'm actually disappointed in myself that I did not open TikTok as often as when that was around.
Yeah, you should be disappointing yourself.
Oh wow, I go for 3 weeks and this happens.
Yeah.
3 weeks and you can miss a lot in the Star Wars community.
Oh yeah. You can miss a lot in the community if you miss 1 day of checking for updates.
Literally, because I just learned my wanted to play again. Old Republic, it delayed indefinitely. Like what the fuck?
Yes. So talking about that, from what I have heard and understood, the reason it has been delayed indefinitely is they made the demo and they sent it off to the people that are like give the yay or nay on if they want to proceed with producing the game, and they didn't like what they saw with the demo.
Ooh.
So they delayed it indefinitely. Does that mean it's dead and gone? No. That just means we don't know when it's coming out. It could they could just keep it as delayed indefinitely and continue to work on it and release it next year and just surprise us all. Or it could be like 10 years before it comes out. We don't know.
Yeah, when it comes to that, we really do not know. Also, I posted my fact of the day for you guys. Go check that out on the Instagram.
I shall in 1 second.
I was not talking to you, I was talking to the viewers.
I will do that anyway because I check in with my community.
Okay.
That sounded rude. I just do that. I did not mean for that to sound rude.
Yeah. But Shane, do you want to share that fact of the day with for the people watching us right now?
The light side of the Force is more powerful than the dark side of the Force.
Do you care to elaborate, or are you just going to leave it at that?
Just elaborate.
Okay, let's just take a wandering into the city. Let's just take up the strongest Force users of the galaxy. Where do you usually place them at? This is me just going off characters right now. It's me not really.
You mean as a rank? Like you mean ranking
yes,
wise?
You take just the most powerful users. You can go in Legends. You can go anywhere else. Canon, Legends. This. Where do you think? Like, who would you name a most powerful Force user? You're gonna try to name a Sith. That's the funny thing, right now.
No, that's honestly a difficult question because there are insanely powerful Force users on both sides of the spectrum. Like, to some people, Darth Sidious is the most powerful Force user because, especially if you look at him in Legends, the things he can do. But then people are like, oh, no, Luke's the most powerful Force user. No, Yoda's the most powerful. And
then the least one that's brought up, Anakin Skywalker.
Yeah, because no one wants to say he's the chosen one. Regardless or not, like if he was the
claimed
that's one. The proclaimed chosen one, like everyone says. Yeah, people say this. I'm not blanking. People tend to forget about characters. I'm gonna stop talking because
let it come to you naturally. But the thing is, when it comes to the light side of the Force, I mean, dark side and light side in general, you have a wide spectrum on both of the sides of abilities. Some dark side can do some abilities that the light side can't. Light side can do some abilities the dark side can't. For example, Force Light, really off topic, like Force Light can sever connection to the dark side of a user. That's like a very powerful force ability that many Jedi can. Well, not many Jedi can use, but it can be definitely mastered, and Jedi can use later down the line. But even then, it just comes all down to the fact that you have to look at users across the galaxy: Yoda, Anakin, Luke, Windu, Obi-Wan. Even going to Legends, you can take Revan and the Mandalorian Dwarves. You can take other Force users, High Republic. I know Dom can help me out there.
Yes.
Light side users are tending to be definitely more up there than the dark side users. Now, yes, don't get me wrong, you have Sidious, you have Bane, you have, again, Revan. You have a lot of dark side users that can counter that. But in a sense, the light side has always, in a sense, been more powerful. It's always, in a sense, the Force, as it looks at it, has always tended to favor the light side, even when the light side has kind of done shitty shit.
I mean, I would agree, just based off their principles, like how they handle the Force in general. Because the light side users are like, we want the Force to flow through us and guide us and power us, as opposed to dark side, where there's like, hey, yeah, you do what I say. I don't give a fuck what you think.
Yeah,
the dark side.
The dark side the dark side users bend the Force to their will, as the Jedi use the Force before the prequel trilogy. The Jedi use the Force to guide their actions and to basically guide them how to defend. And like, you can look at it in several ways, but like, let's just, for example, I'm gonna take the Obi-Wan Kenobi versus Darth Maul fight. 3 moves took it all the day Darth Maul, and now yes, you can sum it up to, well, Obi-Wan knew Darth Maul. They were playing it psychologically and back and forth, but like, still, Obi-Wan's mastery was able to get him. Like, you can, like, Obi-Wan's mastering the light side and learning and connecting to Qui-Gon really helped him out there as well.
Mm-hmm.
I know Dom was going to say something.
Yeah,
Charlie, you took the lead. So
it's
Dom,
it's also the fact of like, it's not. I would actually take it as far as saying it's not just. We wouldn't just classify it as who's stronger, Jedi or Sith, in Force users, because there's creatures there's also that strong in the Force. They're like in the High Republic, the Drengir, they are strong in the dark side a lot, and a lot of people tend to I don't know why I think they kind of forget that, but they're so strong that even the Jedi of the time couldn't take them all as one. They had to find a source. Of course, they're technically a hive mind, but it's still like they're still creatures that are more animalistic, that are not. I'm overthinking this too far, but I think you guys can know what I'm saying. Like, there's also the Bendu. We don't, from Rebels, because the Bendu is just this supernatural being that was literally was a Force user, and we don't know much about him, and I really want to know more about him because he's such an interesting character.
He was the one in the middle.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. He protected the Force as a whole. He didn't fall to his side. He just let it flow through him.
Shane will be back momentarily. He had something come up, but
yes,
we'll put him back. We'll bring him back as soon as he's back.
We'll bring him back. So I was.
Go ahead.
Just like, if we're just about like spitballing here, I did see that they were coming out with new Lego sets for Star.
I have seen that.
I'm just gonna take a look at them right now.
I was actually in the store the other day, and whenever I go to Walmart, I always make a point to go past the Lego aisle just to see what they have. Like,
yeah,
is there anything that I can that I feel like, hey, let me go ahead and get this. And they had some that I wanted, but I was like, but it's nice to see that like Star Wars Legos are hard to come by. That means there's a lot of people interested in buying them.
Especially, like, the first thing I pull up on the website is just the $800 AT-AT.
Yes, I want it. I went to the Lego store the other day. I saw it. I wanted it, but I can't justify buying it right now because I don't have the money I have the money for it, but I have bills that I got to pay.
In fact, I'm actually gonna see. I'm gonna prove. Like, whoever told me that, Shane, were you the one that told me that the Millennium Falcon, the $800 rose its price?
It They raised their price for a time being. I think it dropped back down though. That was to do the inflation. But
I see. Yeah, that explains it better.
speaking of fucking Legos, why did I
give this thing? This is a goal that my dad and I really want to get. It's just the $800 Millennium Falcon.
Yeah, my friend got me a Millennium Falcon Lego set. It took me like a week to put it together. Well, not really a week. It took me a few days, but
I mean, I made when I was at my camp, they said to bring an activity for my discipline, and I made the Mandalorian Zen 1 fighter.
Oh, nice.
see? The Lego that I'm really excited for that's actually Star Wars is I am really excited for the Commander Cody Lego that comes with the AT-TE.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
I have been wanting a Commander Cody set, and we're finally getting it. And so I am just happy.
Looking over at my wall of Legos, I have Slave 1, I have an ATST, I have a U-Wing, an Imperial Shuttle, a Y-Wing, Mandalorian Starfighter, and a Millennium Falcon.
What I have is, looking at my shelf that's behind me, is I have Red 5 X-Wing. I have the Trench Run little miniature Lego set, Vader's Castle, TIE Fighter, ATST. I forget the walker's name right now that the clone troopers use in Kashyyyk. And then a custom built little hallway that I built for my classic Lego clone troopers that I got off of eBay.
Great. I have currently with me right now in this room, like I said before, the Mando's N1 Starfighter. I do have Mando's Razor Crest up there in that corner, and as well as a Clone Wars Season 7, I think Separatist tank on the desk over there, and I have a bunch more down in the basement. I have
a bunch more in my closet, but
I have the Tantive 4. I have the Tantive 4.
The Blockade Runner?
I think so. Yeah,
yeah, I have that too.
Yeah.
Not Mando's. Poe Dameron's thing. When I see him, I'll see him, and I'll list them when I can.
Yeah. Thinking back to. So I currently have one of my friends down from we served in the served in the Marine together. He's down from Michigan. He actually leaves tomorrow. He's been down for the past week. But when we were in, we'd keep all the Legos in my barracks room. And we had an ATM-6. We had a Resurgent class Star Destroyer. We had the Y-Wing and the U-Wing that I have as well.
Ooh.
I think that's all we had. But he took those with him. He took the Star Destroyer and the ATM-6 with him back to Michigan when he got out.
I have the Super Star Destroyer.
They also have like Dark Trooper.
Oh, you have the Executor?
I have the Executor.
Nice.
Wow.
Wait, which one? Which one do you have? Do you have the 4-foot?
Yeah.
How much did that cost you?
Wait. How big is it?
It's 4 foot. It's 4 foot long. 4 foot long.
What the fuck? Oh my god!
This thing is a fucking beauty.
I will laugh if you drop that right now.
I will cry. I will cry.
Dude, this thing just.
Oh my, that is a beauty.
How much did that cost you?
To get it? Oh, yeah. God, I had to get it off of eBay, and so I think the site came out for like $300, $400, I think. I had to get it for like $600.
Because the last time I looked for it, and I looked on eBay, it was like $1,000.
Jesus. I also forgot to mention, I have Baby Yoda on my desk. Lego Baby Yoda. Like built.
But it was like $1,000, and it was for a pre-opened box, like the box had already been opened. So there was no guarantee that all the pieces were in there. I'm like,
Yeah, I have the 2 Star Destroyers I have is the Executor, and I have the Insurgents class. The Insurgents, the First Order of Star Destroyer.
I would love it if they made an Eclipse Super Star Destroyer.
Oh my gosh.
For those that don't know, the Eclipse is Darth Sidious's personal Super Star Destroyer.
It's not even just that. I would love if they also made the Supremacy.
Oh yeah, the Supremacy would be cool. But the Eclipse in general as a Star Destroyer is insane because it's the only Star Destroyer of its class to be painted to not be visible, but is bigger than the Executor by how many kilometers?
A shit ton. That thing is bigger than the Executor.
By a lot.
It has it basically has like a miniature Death Star beam on it in the front of it.
And it's painted like the way it's painted, as we know. Sorry, moving around. Imperial stuff is painted like gray, just gunmetal gray. It's painted space black to where even if you're looking at it straight on, you can't see it.
Yeah.
And people like in universe they theorize, oh, it has a cloaking field. No, it's just painted black.
It's just painted black.
You see the sets. Yeah, it's just painted black. The Eclipse, that would be a fucking amazing set to have if they ever built that. But it would be also really hard to build that because I think the front end is what makes it hard to like figure out how to stand for it because of just that one end. But for the sets that are coming out soon is the Justifier with Cad Bane, Fennec. It's a ship in the Bad Batch. Yeah, the AT-AT Walker, which comes with it comes with 5 clone troopers, 1 Cody, 1 pilot, 3 Restar, 212. BB1, which would be a dope set to have. That's just interesting. I'll give them this. I wasn't excited for it until I saw it. The Inquisitor transport ship looks really clean for Lego. Like a very clean design. And you get Obi-Wan, you get Fifth Brother, Reva, and new Grand Inquisitor design.
Oh, for Legos already?
Yeah, they already have.
Awesome. I love that they're so quick.
Now, the one set that I really can't fucking believe is $50. Sorry for my language. Is the Obi-Wan versus Darth Vader set. It's literally just a couple. Like I could easily build this. It's not really anything fun. I mean, it looks like a cool set. I would definitely get it just for Obi-Wan Kenobi figure and Vader. But yeah, definitely not worth $50.
I actually okay. So when Shane, when you said I know like the term shit ton is just to just to say like, oh, it just weighs a lot. I actually did look up just curiously, what is a shit ton? And then the first thing I find, petition to make a shit ton an official measurement.
Oh yeah, that's been a thing for a while now.
I've never heard this until now. So this says, we therefore petition the government to accept the shit ton as an official measurement weighing 2.7 megatons, or
it ranges from like 100 tons to.
It is 2,700,000 tons. The shit ton should also be taught as a unit of measurement in schools.
Wait, here's the thing with it. Here's the thing with it. If they make a shit ton an actual like unit of measure, then they have to recognize the metric. The metric shit ton, but also the metric fuckload.
The fuckload.
As I'm just that, like, it's a shit ton. Dude, I can't. Man, I was already technically taught that in school. My teacher was a chemistry teacher, and he was talking about atoms, and he was like, how many atoms are in here, Shane? And I was like, oh, no. He's like, a shit ton. Boom. Done. Solved.
Oh, my God.
Dude. But, okay, real quick, just to go back into the label topic, I am trying to bag the Imperial Star Destroyer. I really do want that set, but I just have nowhere to put it.
That's the thing, though. You like that because when the pandemic was going on, my family was just like, "Hey, let's just to pass the time, let's just get Legos." So we did. We kept getting Lego after Lego set after Lego set after Lego set, and boom, like this is so fun spending time. We put it all over our living room.
Your dog gets it.
Okay, what do we do now? Then we moved everything to the basement.
Get more. That's what
we got more. We did get more. We did get more, but like just for room purposes, we put it in the basement, and they still look very good in the basement.
It looks so beautiful.
Wait, share your screen. Share your screen. Just show people what it looks like.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm on my laptop.
Oh, your laptop.
I just turned off my PC.
Dun dun.
So it looks like we're transferring to the laptop now. Share. Yeah, share screen.
So a fuckload.
Just make sure you got your adult content put away, Shane.
My what content?
Your adult content.
Oh yeah, don't worry. That's on a different browser. that's on a different file.
At least he goes with it.
Yes. Commit to the bit.
Oh, stop taking so long to load.
Yeah, let's just look through what the Lego sets they have now, because
you want to go through every Lego set,
every Star Wars one, because it's fun. I did hear, and I did hear, like, I saw yesterday or a few days ago that I think on the website or on the Lego website they had a place where it says, okay, we'll have you guys make your own builds and see what we can make into an official build. And like some of the designs were amazing. Like I didn't like that. Like people's creativity is amazing, and designs of Lego figures.
I don't know why it's now my laptop is being difficult.
We get it, Shane. English is difficult.
It really sucks, man. Okay, no, but I don't know about you guys, but when Lego goes full on out,
oh my god,
this is just fucking beautiful. Like, look at
Jesus Christ!
Keep it in your pants, Shane.
I can't. Need to pull up my adult content real quick, guys. Like, look, they have a separate place for the Tantive 4 they go when it gets trapped in the hangar.
You want me to actually? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna bring up my Tantive 4 and just bring that up and then just bring that up for size.
Like,
I will be right back.
Look at this fucking beauty. God, dude, just look at it. Oh,
I see it, but it's $700.
No, it's not. My wallet doesn't think that. My wallet. What the fuck? My laptop's being difficult with me. It's just because I have too many apps open. Let's just try to close some. And turn back on my PC. It's just, how much would you think it's? Limit is only 2. You can only buy 2. Like, this is, I think I have to give props to Lego for going. They went on the set.
Oh yeah.
This was like all out or nothing set for them.
I apologize for yawning. I work third shift, so my body's on a weird time schedule.
No, he's just making excuses.
Sure.
The gunship is also another beautiful Lego design.
Oh yeah, I want it.
Mos Eisley Cantina, I would want this just for the figures and the design. AT-AT though, God, I would want that thing, but it's $800. Did I spend already $600 for just 4 lightsabers? Yes, but we're not gonna talk about it. See, I have to give them. They do I've been wanting. I love these sets they've been finally doing. With like the decorum sets, the Dorum.
Oh yeah.
Sets. Just like for the people that don't play with Legos and like rather have them showing around, like the Dagobah set. Would love to have this. This is like the R2. R2 looks dirty. This is just a great set right here.
Oh yeah.
And then the X-wing. Overall, just amazing sets.
Okay, I'm back. So I have now my Tantive 4.
You have your Tantive 4?
So comparing size to that Imperial Star Destroyer, look at this size. This is the actual size of the Lego set.
Yeah, if they wanted to actually put that size in the hangar, it would have to be the size of your room.
It would. It would be the size of my house.
Yeah.
No, it'd be the size of my street. If they wanted to go piece by piece to make it that actual size.
Dude, the Imperial Star Destroyer is I might hate it for you. See, real quick. Now we're gonna show off Legos real quick because that's what we're doing at this point.
Yeah,
We're bragging to all of you viewers that we have better Legos than you.
And we encourage you to get some, please.
Okay.
We brag because we're better, but we're encouraging you because we're nice.
So I made this for my Clone Troopers, but I don't think Charlie remembers this design. Do you remember the old Clone Trooper design before?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember where the visor was like dug into the helmet instead of just on top of it. It was a void.
It was a void of a hell,
and they had no faces.
Had no faces because they couldn't. Yeah, I love that. For some reason, I love that though. Like this, 4 of these guys are just beautiful to have.
Mm-hmm.
Because now, like, if I wanted to, I'm never gonna sell them until I die. But like, if I sell them now, I could probably make like a few hundred off of them. Just those 4 minifigures, because people would pay for that. People would pay for that shit. But yeah, I was gonna brag earlier, but I'll brag now. I have the Death Star, Cloud City, and the Executive.
Which Death Star?
I love how they stopped selling the old one. I had the most recent one that they created.
Mm.
So they stopped selling. They sold the old one for about 10 years, and then they ended it for a year, and then brought back and then made a new one.
Oh, this is faded.
That was basically a cop. What is he? Exact design of it.
Sorry, I'm like taking the dust off of my Tantive 4.
So I was sitting here with my phone like this, and I don't know why, but I thought this is like how, as the viewers and as the crew, because I literally just thought of this, what would y'all think of merch, like official Sundari broadcast merch?
Hey, I'm down.
I'm fairly certain we have a few viewers that are artists, and they could probably come up with some dope ass design for us.
It would be really fucking cool. Frickin' cool. Sorry.
One of the best thing in my collection, though.
Dom, we are a PG-13 podcast. We can cuss.
Yeah,
we're not restricted by PG-13 rating of movies where they're allowed 1 F-bomb. We don't have graphic content in here.
We kept saying shit ton and fuckload, so that could have already settled in.
I made a custom John Wick.
Nice.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, to the viewers watching here and whenever we post on the Instagram, if you could drop a design that you'd like to see on official Sundari broadcast merch, let us know, and we'll take it into consideration, figure something out for you guys. And whoever has the winning design, we will send you free merch.
We should if people are down, we can run a contest.
Oh yeah, we could definitely do that.
Does no one see what is fucking sitting right there?
Yeah,
we see it. Shane, we're talking more important things. We're talking Sundari broadcast merch.
That's true. That'd be really dope, though.
Oh, that'd be cool because because
it would help us all out because as the viewers, you'd get some dope ass merch to wear. You get to promote our podcast for us and get cool shit, but also it would help fund us to go to conventions and stuff so we can bring you more Star Wars content.
And we can meet you.
That too.
About that, jeez. Why is there that?
Why are you talking like you're Owen Wilson?
Wow.
Wow. Wow. I just lost our hyperdrive. Wow.
Wow.
Actually, okay, how about this? Okay, let's just I actually do want to get on this topic, and let's just have fun with this idea for a second. Skeleton Crew. We know nothing about it. Absolutely fucking nothing besides that title. This is what I'm gonna tell you two to do, and I'll even do it with you guys. Based off that title alone, what movie would you make off of that? And who would you cast?
Off what title?
Oh my.
I'm sorry. I looked away because I got something from work. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Okay. Here's again. If we know nothing, so let's just Skeleton Crew. Know nothing about it, any shape or form, like absolutely nothing. Just the title of that film. Well, just alone going off the title of that film, Star Wars Story, Skeleton Crew. What would you make that? Like, what would you base that script off of? Like, if you were gonna make it that, if you're gonna based off that title, you're gonna make a movie based off that title. What would you make it, and who would you cast if you had someone to cast?
I already got two ideas for a story, wise. Casting, don't know. Either Blackwing virus, a canon movie with Blackwing virus, or some scavengers or somebody roll up on a derelict ship that's that went missing recently and supposedly has to have like a massive crew. They come on board, find nobody. The droids on board have turned against the organics and killed them all. So it's running off a skeleton crew of droids, but the droids don't like living beings.
Because of the Blackwing virus.
No, completely different story.
Two different.
Oh. This is story number 2.
Oh, okay. You didn't make that clear. Got to divide the wall.
He did.
He did not.
He did.
No, he did not.
Both of them would be like suspense horror movies because the people coming onto the ship that like when dealing with the droids, they'd be being hunted down by the droids, and they had to find a way either off the ship or how to survive.
Okay, Dom.
And
he wasn't finished.
And the droids have complete control of the ship, so it'd make it basically turn into Alien, but Star Wars.
Would it defeat the purpose if they were separatist droids, battle droids? We have found you.
That'd be a horror comedy.
Roger.
It won't matter.
Or all the droids are running Mr. Bones' program.
All right, Dom. Done. Your turn. Same concept, same idea.
I feel it would be like a Wild Western.
Okay.
Because it's just from what that's the only thing I have like at the moment, other than just because I feel it would be we're because Star Wars as a whole, like we mostly just we mostly focus on Tatooine a lot in stories, surprisingly. But if we focus on sand, it put more sand. But I feel like we're not focusing on the fact that like
Are you coming an Anakin Skywalker? I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough.
It gets everywhere.
No.
Okay.
I'm focusing. It's like more of a.
You wanna? I gotta. You want a broad
Wild Western? Like a town just in the middle of nowhere. Sheriff. So the high noon duel. But
I get you.
So the Mandalorian and the Book of Boba Fett, but a movie without those characters.
We're not judging that idea. It's just that's the premise.
Basically, but basically, Freetown. It's basically just
a Freetown movie.
Freetown movie.
Yeah, okay, but like I get what Charlie's coming from. Mandalorian is a Western, just with a kid by his side, and Book of Boba Fett was also a Western. Boba Fett being the sheriff.
Oh yeah, and and a lot of people are not. I don't think I can't get this off my chest, and then from still watching the finale. He's still the sheriff of Freetown's still alive.
Wait,
Very much so.
is it that new Netflix show you guys are talking about that I've been seeing? It's like it has to be like the sea, and that maybe not. Maybe not. All right,
What are you talking
What?
about?
Never mind. We're not gonna talk about that. Just tell me about that later.
No,
Okay. Here's what I would do. If unless you're still going down.
no, I just got really thrown off of what you just said. So
Sorry.
please explain yourself.
I don't. Well, I thought you were talking about a Netflix show that had just aired, and I heard a lot about it, and I was wondering if there's a Freetown. Okay, but here's my thing. If I was going to make Skeleton Crew and it was gonna be my movie, in my personal opinion, I would make it like a smuggler movie. I would be. I mean, that probably is what it's going to be. It's probably gonna be about smugglers, or like a crew about smugglers, or like something else. I think it's be along those lines. But just going off that premise, I would make a movie about a bunch of smugglers. We would get a much more in-depth or broad scale of the criminal underworld and what that actually really does look like in Star Wars. Yeah, we've seen it a lot, but I would like to see like from this going different planet to planet. So my entire thing would be taking like Guardians of the Galaxy in a sense, like that type of dynamic with the crew. And it'd be like a really fun action adventure criminal underworld movie. They're not gonna be heroes. They're not gonna be good guys or bad guys. They're just doing to make money, and they're just having fun. And I want to see that dynamic kind of go around. And I would love to see that be a movie, bunch of smugglers doing things, and it can be set in the prequel trilogy, the original trilogy. It can be set further in the future when the Galactic, like the Republic is still around. They have their laws. Like there can be like some chase scenes with the Republic's involved. Like it would be
awesome.
I'd be really able to see this. I like just love to see that, and we could see like new worlds. We could see new criminal world, like the criminal world aspect, underworld aspect, and we could see like all these new places. Because you got to think about the Hutts died after. We thought the Hutts died. They still are technically dead.
So, two things. We do know kind of the plot of Skeleton Crew that was revealed at Star Wars Celebration. Kids get on a ship and it jumps randomly in hyperspace and they have to find out how to get home.
Oh, so it's just a Star Wars Kids Crusade. But
yeah,
actually, that's more Kids Crusade has nothing to do with that.
And second thing, I just had a friend DM me saying that they are in the show. They're watching the show live right now. So,
hello,
everyone, say hi to Brim.
Hi, Brim.
What? Hi, Brim.
But anyways, back on topic.
I got scared, guys. I got scared. Brim's in the potty. I need that.
Brim's in the potty.
Yes, I'm scared.
Blankets. That's an inside joke.
Oh yeah,
for the people that don't know, that's an inside joke.
I don't see any viewers on this thing though.
Yeah. I see 3 live viewers right now.
Oh, hi, 3 live viewers.
Hi, 3.
It was 4 just a second ago.
Oh.
So whoever you are, hi.
Okay, so here's my thing. I mean, that's interesting. Damn, I would prefer to like a Guardians of the Galaxy smuggler type film. I mean, I think it'd still be a good film. I don't know. Honestly, no offense to like Star Wars, that also could be a dead in the water project that could always get changed.
Speaking.
I mean, it's an interesting concept because it pulls away from Jedi, Sith, War, it's literally just a kind of cute little thing of here are some kids and they got to figure out how to get home.
Are they younglings?
Kids then are considered younglings.
Are they?
The kids in general in the Star Wars universe are considered younglings.
I'm gonna go get my Youngling Slayer 9000.
Okay, Anakin wannabe Palpatine son of a bitch.
You know something really fun? Okay, so this is really funny. This is a little off topic from we're just having fun anyway. So I was on the phone, I was on the VC of Ken, and I was telling Ken, I was like, I don't know how I got to that, but we were talking about characters and our favorite Star Wars character. I don't know how we got on the topic. And she's like, oh my God, Shane, I know yours. It's Palpatine. And I literally said to her, I was like, no, it's not.
Your favorite character?
Palpatine is not my favorite character in Star Wars. It is a running joke that I've been going on with now.
I'm sorry, what?
Have you been, you deceiving little bastard?
This is the second time you've done this to me.
I mean, I love Palpatine. Palpatine is my favorite villain in Star Wars, along with Vader.
It's Mace Windu, isn't it?
No. Who do you think my favorite character is in Star Wars?
Gong Droid.
I want to see if Dom can guess it. Let's see if Charlie can just throw out a wild guess as well.
This is now a game. Anyone in the chat, please guess his favorite character.
It's not Palpatine, Daddy Sidious. Who else would it be?
All right, let's narrow it down. Light side or dark side?
Fuck yeah, light side.
Damn, I thought it was Floop Dooku.
What era?
I won't answer that.
Okay, dude.
You could. That's. I mean, I will tell you this. Let's just take
There's
the movies.
like tens of thousands and tens of.
Let's just take the movie. Just take the entire movie. Just the Skywalker saga. You can take that alone.
Obi-Wan.
No. He's definitely up there though.
Yoda.
Up there as well now.
The Force itself.
Yes. I think I just got a DM. Nope. If Brim's still in here, what's my favorite Star Wars character? And just DM me it.
It's light side. It's not.
Come on.
Okay, hold on. I'm trying to make my mind remind myself.
Luke Skywalker.
Boom.
You got it.
Luke Skywalker is my favorite character in Star Wars. Did you guys not like? How did no one pick it up when I was really pissed off with The Last Jedi and what they did to him in a sense, and then I slowly accepted that fact?
One, I never heard you rant about it. Three, I barely remember. Three, I went two.
I just okay. Yeah, I'm not deceiving. I love Sidious. I simp for Sidious.
I just never got like the vibe that you just always kept talking about Palpatine.
Because I love him as a villain. I'm a giant villain fan. I love the villains more than the heroes sometimes.
Plot twist: Shane is the villain.
Have you not realized that pattern of every server I have been the villain?
Yeah, and you've been the villain of it. You have all these.
Fun fact: I am.
Wait. He wants to talk about the trend in the servers. The servers he creates and then die like 2 weeks later. It's hard to get a trend on that.
Okay, let's just list. There was Lost Order.
Nope, that's not mine.
That was not it.
New Era.
A New Awakening. Great Moments. That tag is still actually going on. It's still being used.
That's I use it still. It's at like 1.1 million.
I know.
I'm not ever ending that tag now.
Well, Before the Order was not a. Wait, Before the Order was a roleplay server at one point, wasn't it?
Nope.
The tag was, but it was under another name.
I'm still 1-0, so I'm doing better than Shane is.
Oh my God.
Actually, no, I'm 2-0. I'm 2-0.
FOC is my last chance.
FOC is your last.
See, I succeed because I don't make RP servers. I make community servers.
Well, that's what FOC is. It's a community server. It has roleplay in it, though. That's like what every Star Wars server has now. It's a community server, but it has roleplay in it if you want to be a part of it.
Mine's just straight community servers.
That's smart.
I think it's better that way if it's a Don't get me wrong, Star Wars roleplay is fun. But it's
just when you announce it as that. I've changed the announcement. It is a community server, and people. That's why I've gotten more people to join.
Mm-hmm.
Has Luke responded? This is way off topic. Did he respond to? He did. It's your turn. Oh, you did. Damn it! I was really hoping to get you on that one. It's Ken's turn.
Are you trying to change the topic and try to put the blame on us for not replying?
No, I'm trying to actually handle the prize.
Okay, says the broken boomerang.
But I always come back, bitches.
Yeah, after weeks.
Then even if he comes back, he's still a broken boomerang because a broken boomerang's not supposed to come back. It's a malfunctioning broken boomerang.
No, he doesn't come back. Someone threw him back.
So I'm a perfect boomerang, is what you're saying.
No. You were thrown. You fell. Someone picked you up and threw it back and had to do it for you.
No.
Someone had to make you come back for you.
No, I'm a Nazi.
Oh no!
Do not say that.
That's not okay.
I never said that. Well, let's just take that as a joke. That's gonna come back to haunt me one day. I'm calling it out. That is gonna come back to haunt me one day.
Let's stop talking about it then. Let's change the topic.
Dom, your hair's sexy.
What the fuck?
Oh my god.
How does this become more chaotic?
You put me in a room. Charlie, that beard, I love it. I would have sex with it.
Stop.
Shane's in timeout.
Yeah. I love this. I love you guys. This is awesome.
All right. Shane needs to go to horny jail. All right, back to Star Wars.
Yeah, please, because I had a thing and I completely forgot what I was talking about. It was what was it? I forget. We were talking.
Have you learned your lesson yet?
Maybe.
Not good enough.
My gosh. What was the topic of? It was what I was going to talk about earlier. Was something a topic of like. Oh yeah. Okay, I remember what I was going to talk about. So, I forget this guy's name, but he plans on. I think he's announced that he's for a while now that he's trying to make his own Star Wars trilogy, and still in the process of making it.
Oh, nice.
I forget. He's what's his name? I forget. He's. Hold on, I'm looking him up right now. What's his name?
Shane. God damn it.
Oh wait, I found the guy, but what's his name?
Mystery project appears to be the next franchise film. Today's Star Wars news.
Oh, what? I didn't think it was. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Have you learned your lesson?
Taika. Okay, his name's Taika Waititi.
Okay, wait a minute. How did you get Taika? How did you?
Because it was a topic of mine that I was going to talk about, but then you decided to go on your rant, and I completely forgot what I was talking about until just now. I want to talk about his trilogy, even though we don't know about it at all.
I had talked about this last night. I love Taika Waititi as a director. Taika Waititi, as much as there's controversy right now behind it, Thor Ragnarok was good. Sorry. Thor: Love and Thunder was good. Ragnarok, amazing still. He's a really great director. Like, he knows how to do his shit. But my thing is, my only concern is if he does Star Wars, I don't want him to make it too funny. In my opinion, Star Wars has been always don't get me wrong, Star Wars has had its funny moments. Look at the prequel trilogy. Like, Episode 3 is riddled with them and memes. But like, my thing is, I don't want him to make Star Wars like what he, in a sense, did to Thor, even though it's not bad. I don't want to make it like a laughing joke. I want Star Wars to still stay as like Star Wars.
That's true. I feel like in my like I've noticed this in my opinion. A lot of people like to watch more of Jedi and Sith in Star Wars. In Star Wars shows, if they're just in it and nothing else, because I've been noticing that with sort of Rebels and Resistance. I can see why people hate Resistance.
One of the reasons why I love Visions so much. Visions did a lot of Sith and Jedi stuff that like was I've never seen before, and I love that.
That is true, but I feel like we also need to get around the fact that like it's not just about it's not just about the Jedi and Sith. Like this is a whole galaxy as a whole, and like yes, we can have some Force sensitive characters.
That's why, in my opinion, Taika Waititi, if he's going to direct a trilogy, or if someone's going to ever direct a trilogy, they should go into the criminal underworld. That would be fucking interesting.
It'd be. I am actually curious. I'm excited of what he has planned because I like looking at it from another standpoint.
I mean, we'll see what he comes up with if he gets chosen to do a Star Wars movie.
He's making his own trilogy.
I think what if Disney wants to test the waters, give him a film, see how well he does with it.
Oh, his own film, not a trilogy.
Yeah, I think that's what they're doing. I think they're testing the waters. I think they're trying to find a director who they can trust to either go all the way of a trilogy, all 6 films, his original idea, or just 3 films, all his original idea, and see what he can do. But they gotta test the waters. You can't like drop a director, say it's your trilogy, go with it, and then drop it when the first movie's bad. Like no, let them create their own film to see how well they do. Like in my opinion, guys, Rian Johnson could be amazing to direct his own trilogy if he got the chance. As much as there's controversy around The Last Jedi, you hate it, you love it. There's no fucking in between. There may be like a little bit in between. You either hate it or you love it in a sense with the fans right now. The Last Jedi, in my opinion, is a good film over time. And honestly, I would love to see his take on Star Wars. And he did a really great take on his own take of Star Wars.
Mm-hmm. I'm kind of in between on my thoughts on The Last Jedi because, like, I like it, but at the same time, like, I'm not going out of my way to watch it again.
It has its flaws, don't get me wrong.
Yeah. Like, I like the fact that it's the first of its kind and the fact that it takes place immediately after another movie.
That's great.
Like, we never see that. We've never seen that.
In Star Wars. We have seen that, actually, in general. Just not in Star Wars.
Yeah, it's the first time we've seen it in Star Wars. And in that regard, it was an amazing movie, but it set up so many different plot points that just never got resolved. And it's like,
and don't get me wrong, I have to say that is a little bit of J.J. Abrams' fault, but I can't really blame J.J. Abrams for that fault because I think at the time, The Last Jedi was more hated than loved at the time. And I think Kathleen Kennedy, I don't like her that much. I think she was like retconning these ideas right now. Who was the director who directed Rogue One?
Oh, let me look that
up. Good question.
Love that film. He did it. However, that
Gareth Edwards.
Great director. And he did a fantastic job, in my opinion.
I think if they brought him back to do a gritty movie, like I talk about this a lot, having gritty Star Wars, but that's the harsh reality of Star Wars. Is like it's clean because it's a lot cleaner because of kids, but it's not. If you look at it in reality, it's not pleasant. It's very dark. It's very gritty. So if you brought him in, or like some of the directors that do like military reenactment movies, like the people that did Black Hawk Down, if you could bring them in to do a Star Wars movie, imagine how it'd be very true to how life would be like in Star Wars. Like, I would like it.
I think that's.
Speaking of which, the Gareth Edwards, he has it's confirmed that he's uninterested in making another Star Wars film.
Fuck.
But go on with what you're saying. Sorry.
The thing is like, if anyone's going to do a gritty film, and the best time period to do a gritty Star Wars film, the Galactic Civil War, Empire versus the Rebel Alliance, that is the best era.
100%.
Clone Wars, you can't really do the Clone Wars era anymore because they've already done it, and they've already
so expensive to make.
and they've also the Clone Wars era. They've also, in a sense, have really hard to do the Clone Wars era because you have to get the same dude to do different characters.
Yeah, like we already see how gritty it can get in the canon novel Twilight Company. That shows how bad it was for the Rebels and the Empire. Legends books do a good job of showing how like bad it can be in the universe, and that's some stuff that I would love to see brought to the big screen or even the small screen.
I just want to see more of the. I want to see, in my opinion, I want to see more of the Galactic Empire and their perspective on the war, because like I said, there's an amazing YouTube video out there that has a Rebel trooper and an Imperial trooper sitting down and talking after a battle about the war in general, and it's interesting because both sides make great points. Like here's the thing: like we all insist, not all Imperial troopers are bad. They're not all that bad at all. Like some of them are just like I put this in someone's perspective. Some of them are children of the Clone Wars. They see the Rebel Alliance as a separatist alliance. They saw what the Separatist Alliance did. They don't want that happening again. They think the Empire is finally bringing order and stability where the Republic never could.
We see that in like Bad Batch, like with the TK troopers.
Yeah, they see. Some people are in the Empire to put food on their plate. Some people are in the Empire just to serve. Some people in the Empire are there just to be dicks, or some people are there just to genuinely help because they think the Empire is helping. And don't get me wrong, the Empire, for a time, really did help. It brought a new currency, which really thrived the galaxy. It brought a lot of new things. It brought, hate to say it, new jobs. The Empire was able to basically flush it out. As much as if you don't take into the fact that the Republic was the setup to getting to the Empire, like everybody died in the Republic just for Palpatine to have his Empire. Yeah. But the Empire is not all that bad. And to see that, and I would love to see the Empire from the perspective of the Stormtroopers, because like great points have made. As much as Alderaan was a catastrophe, the Imperial station, good people were on that station and they died. Just like that.
And like I completely agree. I want to see more Star Wars that pulls away from the Jedi and the Sith. Like we get a glimpse into things that are dealing with just regular people, and that's why I want like a gritty. That's one of the gritty Star Wars, like especially since it's a war. 9 times out of 10, it's a war. See how bad it is for just your everyday infantrymen. Like I pulled it up. One of the best shows I've ever seen when it comes to portraying how bad war can be is Band of Brothers, The Pacific, and Saving Private Ryan. Tom Hanks, Steven Spielberg, and Gary Gosman, I think that's how you say his name. I'm probably butchering that. They were the directors of The Pacific, the HBO miniseries The Pacific. It was dark, it was gritty, it was amazing. I loved it. And like also looking at Saving Private Ryan, it was so accurate to things that the US government had to set up support lines for veterans that were having flashbacks to D-Day.
Oh, really?
Because their PTSD was acting up that bad. They had to set up a special hotline just for that.
Yeah, I know. They got D-Day very accurately.
So imagine bringing that kind of like depth into Star Wars.
Especially when it comes, like I said, the best way to do it is doing the Imperial versus Rebel Alliance. Because the thing is...
Or the Resistance versus the First Order, because it's the same type of setup. You have just people who are not professional soldiers fighting professional soldiers.
Yeah, the thing is like... How do I explain this right now? I feel like the best, I don't get me wrong, First Order Resistance would be an interesting one, but obviously the best one to do is the Rebel Alliance versus the versus the Empire, because in my opinion, you can look at the Resistance versus First Order, and you can clearly tell who's the good guy on that side.
Yeah.
Same thing goes for the Galactic Empire Rebel Alliance. If you're really biased, you can say yes, the Rebel Alliance is obviously the good guys. They do no wrong. Do they though?
Oh they are not saints. They are.
Rogue One clearly proved that they've done some shitty shit.
Yeah, like I will, like, every day of the week I will stand with the Rebel Alliance, but they were straight up terrorists. Like, because you had an established government, and they were going against that government in whatever, like, however they could to, like, try and bring it down, and that is at its core terrorism.
Yes,
which
like,
is
here's like another sorry, Dom, to cut you off real quick, but I'm just gonna do this one real quick. Like, for example, I love the term interpretation on this is like when they're talking about the Death Star and blowing it up over Yavin, like one of the rebel troopers says it was us or them, and we chose us, and we took it, and we took our chance.
Yeah. And we're gonna have to start closing this out because we've reached our little, like, hour mark. But they could, like, let's say they do end up Disney decides to make a very dark and gritty Star Wars movie set during the Galactic Civil War. They have 20 years of combat veterans that fought terrorists, insurgents. They could come in and be professional, like, advisors on how to make it more accurate and make it more, give it that depth that Saving Private Ryan, Band of Brothers, and The Pacific had.
That's why especially if you give. Sorry, Tom. I really feel bad to keep cutting you off.
That's why I think we're gonna see. I 100% agree with what you guys are saying, and that's why I think we're gonna see that more in Andor, and like I like seeing more like how you said, the normal people of the galaxy, literally just Joe just trying to just survive with his, like, with a job that barely pays him to get food on his plate. And like I would like to see a show where just like just no main focus on Jedi or Sith. You can have like a Force sensitive or Jedi, or to be a side character. I would love to see a side character, but
or like I would love to see if, like, for example, the Skeleton Crew, like what I said, like if we did a smuggler movie and, like, let's say it has prominent Jedi, like the Jedi were just very prominent in the galaxy, whatever area you can always have like a Jedi be like, what the fuck, like what the hell's going on? You know, like a Jedi appear and like be involved in investigation type stuff. Like that would be dope. But like going back to the Empire versus like Rebel Alliance, I'd love to see Imperial show and just show us the perspective of the Empire, or just overall give us a gritty show about the Galactic Civil War. Like, yes, we know what happens. Like, we know a lot of events that happen. There's Rebels, there's Saw Gerrera, and there's a bunch of like other stuff. There's like, we know a lot of events, but just to fill in like between the gaps of Empire, Return of the Jedi, A New Hope, like all of those gaps you could fill in and show what the Empire's perspective or Rebels' perspective is, because it would give closure. It would give like the idea to some people that the Empire is sometimes not all that bad. It's just how you see it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And with that, we're gonna close out. Like, I know it's kind of just on the block, cut off, but like I stated earlier in the episode, I do have a friend down, and it's been kind of a hectic week. So gonna try and spend some time with him before he heads back up to Michigan, back up to Canada, up to Michigan, you know, because Michigan is Canada and Ohio doesn't exist.
I live next to it. Streamception.
All right, but now, Shane, where can people find you?
People can find me at King Faye Official, TikTok. Same goes for my Instagram, my personal, my social. I really don't post that, guys. I feel bad. I didn't post that, but still, you can find me there. You can find me on my TikTok, King Faye Official. It's right here in. It's right here. It's right here. Yeah, it's right here. Find me there. You can find me TikTok, Discord. Discord's also there if you want to join my Discord server, FLC, and have fun and actually meet us, or join the actual community server for Sunday broadcasts and get to talk to us, get to meet us, get to have fun with us. We're a chaotic bunch. I know what you just saw a little bit today. That's actually sometimes how I act with these guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're really chaotic. We're really fun. So I love to see you guys. I'd love to get to meet you guys who are watching, especially if you're old viewers, new viewers, or friends that I know. Still love to talk to you guys. But yeah,
I feel like we also need to preface that when we do this, these is jokes. This is
jokes.
Jokes. We're very sorry, but this is. But you can find me at dshine12 on TikTok, on Instagram. You can find me on dshine15 on Twitch, as well as dshine12 on Discord. Numbers are 8296. And if you want to join, yeah, like how Shane said, if you want to join the community server for Corruption, join there. Meet people, community. You can have the chance to roleplay as well.
Don't forget the Sundari broadcast.
Sundari broadcast as well. We're doing.
All right, and you can find me at CarolinaBoy232 on TikTok. The link to our official Discord is in the description of this video.
All right, so you can talk to us.
No, it's not.
Yeah, you can join and you can give us video ideas. You can just chat with us, and you might even get a chance to come on and talk with us live.
You can be a special guest.
Yeah. And also all of our social media is the same. It's Sundari Broadcast System. You can find us on Instagram and obviously Discord. We're working on some other social medias. But that will be a job for our social media manager.
Me? I'm just kidding.
And on that,
let's start with Twitter, guys.
And on that note, we are going to call it quits for the night. We hope you have a great week. Enjoy your weekend. May the force be with you always.